Welcome to my creative pranic life, and today I'm back with another video, and today I'll be doing a flip through. I've been off some time and haven't managed to do any plan with me's, so what I decided was to just flip through what I've already planned so we can catch up and be at the month of April where we are now. So I think the last time I left you was at the end of January. So I left you with this woodland kit, and that was for the end of January. I do have separate videos on my channel for my yearly goals section, my monthly section, and my notes and social media section. So if you've not quite seen them, you can pop over and have a look. I just share what I've used and where I've got them from. So we're going to start with the week beginning the 29th. Now, if you are from the planner world, as soon as you see this, you'll know where it's from. The colours, the vibrancy, the way that the kit is placed is from plannerface. Now, I picked this up in a D-stash. I actually purchased this last year for my previous planner, and then when I was looking again for Valentine's Day this year, I thought, what can I use? And this was in a D-stash, so I thought, you know what, this will be perfect because I loved it so much. And the kit is actually called Date Night, to the best of my knowledge. I mean, I can check because I write them down. Yeah, it's called Date Night. And what I've done is I've laid down all of the stickers. And this is a full kit, a full page kit. I haven't actually filled in anywhere except for maybe payday and then plan next week. And these come with the scripts. The little date dots are from Harriet Wright Designs, and the February is from plannerface. I think it's from plannerface or from littlebloompaperie. I can't quite remember. So all I did was on this section here, I used a full box, and then I've got a weekly trackers, and then Monday to Sunday, which is usually used for like lunches and or dinners and food, and then I popped a full box here. You've got your date headers, and then you've got your glitter headers here. And then as you can see, I've just used stickers to fill up the gaps in between and just place this double seam here. And then you've got a thick bottom washi and then a thin piece of washi here, which I love. I think it just looks so pretty. Now, of course, I back plan, so I kind of know my weeks are like. So as I was putting these stickers down in bed on bed rest, because I just did like 5 and 10 minutes at a time, I decided to look through and see the days that I had things going on, and then I decided to just add 1 or 2 or 3 stickers. I mean, I can always add more or add less depending on what I've got going on the week. So some weeks I don't have literally anything, depending on health and illness. I'm just in bed, so I don't really write a lot. On them days, I just like to write down sometimes random facts or random feelings, what I did, what I ate, just small little bits and things. And of course, on the days that I'm busy, I'm spoiled for choice. And then here on this section, you've got a full box here that's like the planner world, and then it says happy anniversary. I just like the fact that this was like cute. I know it says happy anniversary and it's got nothing to do with Valentine's Day, but I like the fact that these scenes were there. And then this little engagement ring here, or it could be a wedding ring or a proposal possibly. And then you've got like a gift box here. I don't really mind that it's not related to anything in particular. I just like the fact that February is usually the, you know, people celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't. But I had a lot of Valentine's Day kits, so I thought, well, why not use them up this year? And that's what I've done. So this is for the week beginning the 29th to the 4th. And we're going to turn over. So I haven't actually filled this in yet. And what I've decided to do is just flip through this with you. And then once I filled it in, I'm going to be posting over on my social media accounts. Over on Instagram mostly. That's where I usually like to post my pictures. So if you are intrigued of what it looks like after the pen, you can pop over there and have a look. And if you don't follow me on social media, just leave me a comment below, and if you like to see this at a later date, I'm more than happy to kind of flip through with you and go through the day by day. And then the next week, starting from the 5th to the 11th, this journal kit slash full kit is from Harriet Wright Designs, and it is called Valentine's Day. I can always check. Yeah, it's called Valentine's. Both the journal kit and the full kit is called Valentine's. I decided to give this a little bit of a mix up because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but I did know because I had both items and I wasn't going to use the journal kit for anything else. I thought I would use it in this full page and see how I got on. On the left hand side here, I decided to use some corner washi at the top and then a floral corner washi at the bottom here, and then I had a sheet of deco scenes and Valentine's Day scenes, and then I had a deco sheet in itself that came with the journal kit as an add-on. So I decided to use these elements along here. And then this was from a journal kit. It says, being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. So it kind of connects and coincides. These butterflies and these little floral elements are from littlebloompaperie, as are the hanging washi and these elements up here. And I think, yeah, everything else is from Harriet Wright Designs. And then I decided to add the little weekdays headers lower. So I did some lower, some higher, some lower, some higher, and it went on like that. I used the headers to kind of mark a space in between, and then I used a full box. I'm just having a look. Yeah, I've used a full box on every single day. And then what I usually like to do is add the full boxes first, and then I pop back in and I add the rest of the boxes. And I absolutely love how it turned out. I just think it's stunning. And again, corner washi here, and then on this side, on the top right, I've added some floral corner washi, some leftover washi here, and then this is like a little ripped washi here. And all I did was just add some foiled floral elements and some butterflies, and these are from littlebloompaperie. And again up here at the top there, just to kind of fill in the space. I just love how it turned out. I think it's absolutely stunning. And again, I've not filled this in yet because I'm still back planning, so I will fill this in and I'll share this over on Instagram. If you'd like me to start sharing over on Facebook, I can do so. I usually just share them over on my stories, not exactly on my feed, but if you are on Facebook and would like to follow me, you can follow me at My Creative Chronic Life. You can find me over on there. All my links to my social media are over on my Instagram link tree, so you can find me there. That's all for the second week of February. And then for the week of Valentine's, I don't celebrate Valentine's, but again, like I had lots and lots of kits left over. I decided to use this kit from littlebloompaperie. I think it's beautiful. I had some floral washi, some deco scenes, and some other bits and pieces which I decided was the perfect fit for this. I loved the way this turned out because of how I used all the floral elements. And what I like to do is add the base down first and then add the boxes after, and that's what I did here. So again, we'll start off in this section here. So we have a little deco scene, and this car with the balloons, I added the floral section underneath it. So pretty. And then it says perfectly imperfect. You've got your trackers, and then you've got your kind of meal section, whatever you want. Maybe you could mark down when you went to work, or what time you woke up, so it doesn't really matter, it's so versatile. And you had 3 types of bottom washi with this kit, which I loved. So I used the longer strip here to place at the bottom, and then the 2 shorter strips I decided to just cut off so I could fit in an extra box here. Beautiful. And then for the main boxes, I alternated them because you had some that were light pink and some were that like just a dark mauve colour or a blush could be. So I decided to alternate them between each days, and then I cut the flowers in half and then placed them underneath. I love how it turned out. And at the top I've just got some simple weekday headers which are foiled in gold, and then these date dots are from littlebloompaperie. I love the fact that with littlebloompaperie you can get your matching items, so you can get your matching date dots exactly matched to the kit. Beautiful. And as well as lots and lots of other variations as well. And then these are all the boxes from the kit. I had so much left over on this particular kit as well. I'll be using that in my health planner. And then this is the right hand side, and again you've got the 3 strips of bottom washi, you've got your weekday headers, and then you've got your elements here. I love this because it's already foiled. I'll just show you. It's very subtle, but it's beautiful, isn't it? And this is what I love about littlebloompaperie kits, that the quality is beautiful and the foiling is exceptional. And let's say you had a kit that you have an option to have foil or no foil. So let's say if you didn't want to foil and you wanted to just buy the foil dividers, they're very similar to what's already on here, and usually the length of them connect to the same size of the box, which I think is wonderful. But I love how it turned out. Beautiful. And that brings us to the end of the week ending the 18th. And then this brings us to another, sorry, I forgot to mention that this kit is called Sweet Love, and to the best of my knowledge it's still available, and I think it's just one of them kits that you could use time and time again. I picked this kit up last year. The majority of February kits are from last year, and it doesn't really matter because you can't tell, you know, it doesn't go out of date, and I just think it's stunning. And then this kit from Harriet Wright Designs is called Calm. Now if you are aware, this is a pretty old kit, and I picked this up, I think either it was in like a pack, or I picked it up a while back and just didn't get around to using it. I'm not quite sure. So we'll start off with this side. It says start each day with a grateful heart, and then you've got your weekly check-in, you've got your trackers, and then here you've got a little like a scene. It's got like a cup of tea in there, and then you've got your 2 pieces of bottom washi, and then you've got, these are obviously more realistic pictures, and this was I think typical of Harriet Wright Designs a few years ago, as was majority of the kits available, where you could buy them like looks like normal home scene, like someone's taking a picture and then turned it into a kit, whereas now you get more like the cartoony style, or is it digital style of kit, which I love both, because again I've had this is a kit I picked up a few years ago, but this is a new A5 wide planner that has been adapted and changed this year for 2024. But look, Harriet Designs kits still fit perfectly, no problems whatsoever. And then it used to come with this kind of scalloped washi, so I just popped that at the top. You've got your weekdays, the date dots are from Harriet Designs, and then it just goes on like that. And then here again you've got your bottom washi. I put a scalloped header at the top. You've got your weekday headers, and then you've got your dividers. I just love the colour. I think I was just so drawn to the colour at the time, and when I went to go look for a kit, I thought, what could I put? I don't want it to be pink, because obviously we're just coming to the end of February, but I didn't want it to be too pink, so I thought purple and pink would be perfect. And then this brings us to the end of February. And this is just a flip through. If I've missed anything or I haven't mentioned anything, just ask me in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer. Of course, once I've filled in all the pen and added all my icons, I will be posting the completed sections of completed layouts over on Instagram and Facebook. So you can go follow me on there, My Creative Chronic Live. You can also follow me on TikTok and Threads at My Creative Chronic Live. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And that's all we've got time for today. Until next time, bye bye.